Warning: this video could change your life. In just 10 minutes, Rocky Bhai reveals how to chase impossible goals, reject mediocrity, and fight nepotism with merit. Buckle up, by the end, you'll feel the Rocky inside you ready to rise, and you will walk away feeling unstoppable. And with big, easy to follow English subtitles, this video will also boost your English speaking skills.
Thank you. Yash, will they let us talk or no? Okay, guys.
ಹೆದರಿಸ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ, ಸುಮ್ಮನಿರೋ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. I'm asking them not to scare you.
You're asking them, no? Thank you. Thank you.
I love you too.
Why do you think Rocky Bhai connected so strongly just across the world?
See, generally what happens is, in a previous interview also I think we discussed about this. So the issues what masses have, or they need some kind of inspiration. They need somebody to motivate them. So that may not come from books, or they may not attend some personality development course. Cinema is one such medium. I know it's about action, gangster, all of that, but deep down that's about one common man who's got a lot of difficulties, and nothing is easy or ideal situation for him. But he surpasses all the difficulties in style, with conviction, and he goes and he achieves it. That is something which everybody today wants to do or connect, because we need to give them confidence. Most of the people, they are like crushed in the beginning. The way society tells you that this is how, if I have to speak about my industry, this is how a star should be. This is how he should look. This is what, these are the type of clothes he should have. So there is some set rules where society is unknowingly pushing it on youngsters or today's generation. So they're confused, including me. I was confused. So the moment you realize it's all within you, and if you decide, nothing can stop you, and everything will change, you can change. Change doesn't happen on its own. You have to take action. So if they realize that, then they will definitely get inspired. Rocky did that to them, and I think there is Rocky in everybody, is what I feel.
One of my favorite scenes in the film is early on. You get down from the helicopter, you put yourself at the head of the table where all the other bad guys have gathered, right? And then you drop that killer line about nepotism, which I just loved. And then you say, I've got here on merit, right? Rocky Bhai is saying, I've got here on merit. And a little later in that scene, you say that you can't create another Rocky Bhai to kill me because there's one and only piece. Right? Now that Yash is also you, right? You are here on merit. You are a single piece. I want to talk to you about this conviction, okay? Because you go back to it in your conversation a lot. What does conviction mean on a day-to-day basis? How do you have, like, what do you do on a day-to-day basis? You wake up and do what to have that belief?
I think to answer your first portion, when we put that nepotism, that was not, there was no such development in the industry. That was shot much before lockdown and all of that. So the idea was, it's a burning issue. So it doesn't mean that people who have come from film background or film family, it's not against them. Nepotism, according to me, is not about some actor's son or some producer's son coming into industry. It's not about that. It's about them trying to put others down, acting as if they are blue blood or they are royalty. That is wrong. So that's there in most of the fields. It's not just cinema. But cinema, it's visible and people talk about it, criticize, and it's like little vulnerable industry. If not everywhere, that is there. But if as a country or as a society, if we have to evolve or go to next level, we should encourage talent, we should encourage merit. So the idea was, even in gangsters, even in underworld, if you are talking about nepotism, that was a confusion. When I just, we were discussing, I said, this is the best time to tell him nepotism. Here also. So everybody's like, isn't it too high a word? Will people understand? I don't know. Then that became like a big thing everywhere. Everybody started discussing. So then most of the people understood. But the point is not to put anybody down from the industry. It's to inspire any individual. For me, from the beginning, all I had is confidence and vision. And when I look at people who are trying to intimidate you with power or with just the background, if you do it, good, we respect you. But at the same time, because somebody has done it in your family, or that, we give you love, we respect you. When you mutually respect everybody, that's fine in any industry. But don't use it as a weapon to intimidate others. So somebody like me, I think it's most of the people's issue, and they have it in them. Somebody like me, if I represent, then that's when the CT comes. And on a daily basis, I think all of us go through that. I'm not somebody who's like 24/7 confident, or I'm not somebody, but most of the time I am.
Really?
because I don't think about what to lose, or it's about you be yourself, and the whole world will sense it. If you try to act, if you try to pretend, or if you try to impress someone, that's when you lose respect. If you be yourself, and if you don't care about, not with arrogance, if you don't care about what others are thinking about you, judging you, then everybody will like you if you're real and if you have that confidence. And I think it's a constant process. So I always tell, KGF was not to intimidate. The vision of KGF was to inspire. That I wanted everybody to believe that anybody can go out and achieve. It's not like we are not inferior, or it's not like an impossible task. I always believe everybody comes to this world as a baby. Go out and achieve. It's not like we are not inferior, or it's not like an impossible task. I always believe everybody comes to this world as a baby. I've never seen or come across any story where somebody has come with all might and power. So they all develop it. So if they can, even we can. That's about it. You keep motivating yourself. Set a goal. That's what I believe. You set a goal, and then take actions, what it requires, and what kind of people you have to associate, and then just keep going. Don't care about rest of the things. Success and failure is like, it's not, trust me when I say this, even after this success, it's not success which gives us happiness. It's about the journey. When you see that, when nobody else is even thinking of it, or if they can't imagine, but you are seeing it absolutely with such clarity that it's as if it's there waiting for you, that's the fun part. So set a high goal. Set a goal which should look like, there's a saying, no? If you tell your goal, people should be scared. If not, it is not a goal. Buying a house, buying a car, or settling down, having a good family is not a goal. That's basic. We will end up set high goals. Then I think individually everybody can, if everybody starts thinking like that, many things can happen for this country. Because we just talk about our country was great back then, our civilization was like that. So I can go on and on about this topic because that changed my life. Belief system changed my life.
You know what intrigues me, Yash, is that after this massive blockbuster, you didn't give 30 interviews, okay? You didn't post creatives talking about box office here, opening there. You, in fact, didn't give any interviews. You just went quiet, which is a very unique way to approach stardom. Why have you chosen this?
And I don't believe in going out and talking about, this is saying, if you're a king, if you're telling you're a king, then you're not a king. So anybody who has success, or doing really great in life, I don't think they have to go out and show that they're successful or doing it. People will know it. I know my audience or my fans, all of them are really smart. We are trying to cope up because they consume a lot of content. They understand the world better. So if I think I am smart and I'm trying to project something, they will read it. Okay, this guy is doing this because he wants to show he's bigger than that actor or this actor. So you better be real. And they will sense it, and they will tell the whole world.
Yash, this conviction that we spoke about earlier, the conviction that you have, right? You were saying, when you were making the transition from serials to films, you were saying no to stories that you didn't like. It wasn't some desperation that I must do a film. No, you didn't like the story, you said no. There were people who didn't work with you because you asked for a story and they said, "Apne aap ko kya samajhta hai? Serial wala." Right? Even at that point, you had absolute clarity that till the work talks to you, till the film appeals to you, you will not do it?
See, it's not about it has to appeal to me. You know what I've realized, why I'm in this profession. So I like challenges. I like something which gives me a real reason to get up in the morning, go do something, explore, and try something which everybody thinks it's impossible or they think this guy is crazy or mad. Mediocrity is something which is really, I've never worked for money. I really value money. I'm also a producer in KGF. It's not just actor. So I know what is the value of money. But money doesn't excite me. Money is a power or a fuel which you can use to go to a next destination. That's
it's a means to an end.
It's mean, and you can travel. Without money, nothing happens, so you all should respect money. But at that time, when people are trying to do a project just for the sake of doing it, or there is some, people get to know. The reality is, they will know why this guy is taking this film. Is it for the obligation that he likes this director or producer, or is it for the money? Is it like he's trying to encash his stardom? So the reason is important. I'm not here to make films and say I'm doing 20 films or 30 films. I might do, but it should keep me excited.
Now, you talked about starting in theatre, sweeping floors. You know, you've played everything, you've done everything. At this point, how do you not get trapped by the myth of Yash?
To begin with, don't expose myself too much.
Don't give too many interviews.
Which I think I'm doing. And second, don't just keep talking about your past. The KGF is done. I generally don't talk about past because that is something which I dreamt during 2014. And after that, it was just execution. So once you have a vision and then you bring in right kind of people who believe in that vision or who are capable of doing it, whether they believe in the initial days or not is not relevant. But then if they are capable enough to take you there, and then once you achieve, this whole process is like during the pre-production or planning, it's done. Then it's fighting against the nature or other things. So you're not basically creating anything in that process. You've already created something in your head and you're trying to execute that. But after that, what am I doing? I'm not stuck with KGF, no. I'll be thinking something in my, about how to take it forward. All of that is there. There are so many things, so many ideas. So a lot of people tell me that, you know, what are you doing? This is the moment. You you have to sign films, take. I've never done that in my life. I've never done that. Initially, yes, of course, I had to be practical also, smart also. If I don't have commercial success and if I stay, no, I'll wait for the right thing, it will never happen. So I did certain projects, keeping certain angles in mind. Some films I did for North Karnataka, keeping regions in mind, and keeping certain directors in mind or producers in mind. All of that, it's design. You have to choose. Once you surpass all of that, genuinely you have to maintain the dignity as an actor. And stardom, yes, I work for my stardom. I never say it's a bad thing. I want that mystery and all those things to be there because that is my job.
Yash said to me that I'm not afraid of failure because I've seen the worst. So failure is not part of my calculations that, oh, I might fail here, I might fail there. So what is it that scares you? What keeps you up at night?
It's all about, I've realized one thing. Once you set a goal, you become a slave to it. When I say slave in a good sense, so you have no other choice. When things are not falling in place, when things are taking time. So I genuinely believe it's not about failure or success. It's about bringing right kind of people together. I believe in that. You should build a team. When you're building a team or when you're building a set of people who believe in the same things, that is a process which keeps me awake in the night, where whether this person, whoever is coming into our team, is he the right guy or is he in the same mindset or is he just trying to get this opportunity. I don't like negative people who go behind your back and they talk. So I'm a very straightforward guy. I talk to them clearly and say, what the hell are you trying to do? Please go. You find a better place. This is a place where we treat it with utmost respect, and this is like God for all of us. So that is something which is important. So even now, a lot of people ask me, like, why are you taking time? And people tell me, I think you should do KGF 3. That's the only thing. Now, are you going to take out your beard? How will people accept you? And these are the kind of questions which comes from my friends only. A lot of people ask me so many such questions like, what do you do now? It's like, now what can you do? I said, what do you think? This is the ultimate? Maybe for you, I'm not somebody who's going to say that, okay, I'm arrived and let me encash this thing, let me establish myself. No. I'm somebody who is not built for administration. I'm somebody who is built to conquer. So I will go out, I will do something which gives me excitement. It's okay if I die fighting, but I'm somebody who will be fighting. That's something which I believe.
How fabulous. Speaking of conquering, what is the next big world domination plan?
Remember once I told you audience will tell me what to do next. You asked me, what do you mean by audience or people will tell you? See, if you listen to them, you will know.
Hollywood?
They are thinking Hollywood. No, when I say it's not about Hollywood, it's about trying to achieve things which always looked like only they can do. Or again, same thing. It's not that as a country also we have so many such inhibitions. You know what? The best CG company in the world, or one of the best who are doing good, is an Indian. I met him, Namit. So he's got so many Oscars. So happy to see our people going and achieving those things and establishing. And like that, there are so many people there also who are working there, and they've understood that market, all of that. But now it's time to see what we can do as an industry. I think most of the people are looking towards that. And as we have India on our side, we can take that challenge, because the kind of budgets we can put or the kind of support audience are giving. And some people even say it's not about budget, it's about content. Yes, true. But there are certain things. To achieve certain kind of film, you need that budget or you need that. So we can take that kind of responsibility. We'll try. And there are so many people who might do that in our country. But I think we all should take inspiration from each other and keep trying. That's it.
But Yash, give us a little more, no? When will you announce?
No, I'm not saying my next film will be Hollywood or that. You just asked me what's next. For me, my vision is, let me go towards it. Let me work towards content. Let me work with people who are hungry and passionate. I don't want to work with people who are looking at my box office number and come and tell me that, okay, we'll do this film so we can... No, I want to work with people who say, you have done this. You can do this. Or can we try something else here? Or let us do this, something very exciting. That is where I'm looking at. I think I'm working on a couple of things. So there are a lot of rumors going around. I know every week I only see and say, am I working in this project? Fine. It's like I'm just enjoying all that. But the fact is, I've met a couple of people. Their vision is good. They have come up with good scripts. Or I've also spent time with a couple of people working on scripts. But somewhere, I think all of it starts with, are we aligned? Is the vision same? Because as an individual story, that might be good. May not work for what I want to achieve now or where I want to go. And there are certain talented directors who I just worked with, but I don't think their exposure or what they are thinking right now is not the same thing. So we're just aligning, and I think I have been looking for it. I don't want to talk much because there is nothing left. After that, anybody won't be excited if I come out and tell, because they will have an idea. But I'm working. I'm not taking this success for granted. 24/7 from morning to night. I just think of cinema. I just think of our people. I always believed whenever they have given me success, it is not because what I have done. It is because of what they see in me, what they want me to do. So I know what they are expecting out of me. At least I'll try doing it. That's all I can say. It's something very nice, which I will enjoy. I don't know how they will feel it, but it's good. Things are going well, but it will take time. In my head, there is no time. For me, time is irrelevant. As far as I'm waking up early in the morning, hitting the gym, doing all my actor duties, plus 24/7, I'm brainstorming of doing, giving a better product, giving a good film for them. How can things go wrong? I don't, I'm not doing things which is irrelevant to my industry. I'm just trying to do what it takes to make a good film. So it should fall in place. It will. It looks like it is falling in place. That's all I can say.
Lovely.